Jesus twins, the Jesus twins, the Jesus twins. Nothing as tragic as the Jesus twins. The Jesus twins, the Jesus twins, the Jesus twins. That manager was something, holy shit. Jesus twins, oh, the Jesus twins, the Jesus twins. Don't ever call the cops on the Jesus twins. Don't do that.
What's up, kiddos? How's everyone doing? Welcome!
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome. It is Friday night. Your pussy's tight, and it's time for the Jesus twins. That's right. That's going to be my saying for the next few weeks. Get used to it. I'm not changing it. Get that pussy tight. Because we want you tight on this thing. We don't want you leaking on the chair. You have to replace the chair. Electra's got to buy the office size. She's got to get 8 chairs at a time is what I'm saying.
I don't
How are
buy
you doing,
office
DJ?
chairs in bulk. No, I don't.
Whatever. You just get cushions in bulk. All right. Well, how
He's
you
making
doing?
up funnies.
How many chairs have you replaced?
None.
Oh, gross. You need to change that. There's got to be some sort of bacteria in that right now with all that water. Anyway, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing horribly. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Good. I hear you're shitting in a bucket now.
Basically.
Congratulations.
Yeah, what's the update on that?
They had 2 different plumbers come out today and the manager of the office, and they can't fix it. Won't be back till Monday or maybe Tuesday.
So I told her to go buy a shovel, dig a hole, and I watch a lot of that Yellowstone. You'll get used to it. Yeah, just an outhouse. It'd be like your cat. Just poop in the cat box.
Maybe I'll just build an outhouse.
Please just poop in the cat box. It's good enough for a cat. You just cover it up afterward.
I'll send you pictures.
Where are you pooping, Luigi? Is everything okay where you're pooping?
I poop wherever I can find a spot. Can't say that I'm very particular about anything.
Nice. And you had a show earlier tonight. I watched some of it. Some big guests on there. Some potatoes, some corns, some tits. My God,
No,
man.
that was a pineapple, not a potato. Was that a potato? I thought it was a pineapple.
No potato.
Oh, on my phone it looked like a pineapple. Okay, that's awkward. But I did see tits, right? I saw tits.
Watching closely.
Yeah.
We had Miss. Go ahead.
I got distracted by the tits. I got to be honest with you. There was words being spoken and people moving around that I thought were potatoes that were pineapples, but my mind and eyes were focused on the tits. So who was that tits?
Yeah. That was Miss Kaylee. Lucy Tightbox was on, and she was fantastic. It was a very awkward subject matter for a show. We really needed a female opinion.
Did you find it hard to concentrate because of the tits as well?
There were some moments, yes. Yeah. But we talked a lot about butt rape. There was a very big part of the conversation.
You guys think that we do these avatars, Pixars, because of one reason or another? It's because if Electra was on, like Lucy Tightbox was on, this show would go nowhere ever. It would never, nothing would ever air. We would just make up excuses to have her bend over for 3 hours. That would be it. So this saves you all, people. Do you understand? But we sacrificed for you.
No, nobody notices them. Nobody does.
Well,
nobody.
No, avatars can't have. Literally, the physics don't work in this world. The size of your tits, you would fall over like a Dr. Seuss character. It would just be weird. Yeah. But your real life, there, Jesus Christ. But it's not about Electra's tits, even though it's always about Electra's tits. No, it's about the Jesus twins. It's not about those twins. It's about another set of twins, the Jesus twins. Thank you. I changed in mid-sentence the segue. What do you think? Yeah, thank you. Sometimes you got to back up to get to that parking spot. You like, you do sound okay, Luigi. You can talk. You look nervous.
I am. I don't want to say anything. Like I'm
No, you sound
nervous.
good
I'm so
now.
nervous.
You sound good.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
no,
Okay.
whatever was wrong or wire was weird, you fixed it, you know? That's what we call the Nintendo fix. You just kind of shook it around, blew on it, and it's like, we're all good now, baby. But
I'm really
last-
stoned.
okay.
Can you tell?
Ditto. Yes, I can, and so am I. So, but we're in a state where that's 100% legal. So, you know, follow the rules of your state. We're not your parents, you know. But, you know, if you want to do what you do as a grown adult person, that's fine. If you're a child, stop it. You go and do your homework. All right. I think we're covered. All right, folks. Are we ready? Last night, we heard some amping up. We heard some record labels. We saw some dreads. We saw not a white face in the band. we saw Mendelson go, "Do you know who I am?" at the beginning, which was amazing. And he goes, "Jesus Twins, take it." And the Jesus Twins goes, "What the fuck was that?" It's just many great moments. But the great moment we didn't see was they didn't play. They did not play music. That's tonight, baby. And so we're about to play some music. But a quick reminder before that you can super chat us or purchase memberships or get your own. I guess you're here. You got a membership. Hi-oh. But you can purchase memberships. No, you can't do that. You can't purchase memberships. Can't do that, but you can still super chat us.
Not in a members show.
I don't think so.
It wouldn't make much sense.
Yeah, but Eric, are you here?
So you teased us last night, and we never got to dance. I need to dance, asshole.
We're going to dance, Eric. Just relax. Blue Iris, are you there?
I'll get on this table and dance over you so you can look up and see my cunt like a sun god in your sky.
Jesus Christ, Blue Iris. I don't think we needed so hardcore.
Like a
Mendelson.
sun god.
Like a sun god in your sky. It's
Should
almost
have been
poetic.
goddess. Sun goddess.
It's a little poetic, though. Mendelson, you here, buddy?
My paramount value is to add intrinsic monetary high ratings to your super chat system. It would be superfluous to attempt and subjugate my compromisable dutifulness.
Okay. Congratulations, Mendelson. I don't know what that meant. Don't know what that meant. Do you guys...
That one is particularly good. That really captures like his pauses and his breaths really well.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was him. That's him. Fraudo, Fraudo,
yes.
you here?
I forgot.
What in the hell did that fruit salad just say?
I don't know, Fraudo. I don't know what Mendelson. No one knows what Mendelson's saying, Fraudo. You silly goose. But no, honestly, would you just come on? You got to read these and
Now,
promote.
donate to these wonderful people here at Hackride Studios, or I will send someone to say hello to you, and you won't like that. We know what to do.
You do know what to do. You do know what to do. And that's actually coming up on Unboxing Eric pretty soon. You're going to want to stick with it the next 2 weeks on Sunday. But yes, so you can super chat us. But I think that's enough promotions. That's enough nonsense. I think it's time for the dancing. What do you guys think? Time for the dancing?
Blah, 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 blah. Yes.
I've been waiting all day for the dancing.
All right. Well, we left off as the band was counting in. 1, 2, 3, 4, Jesus Twins. And that's when we stopped it. And so are you boys ready? And boys and girls. I don't know why I called you boys. Are you boys and girls ready for the twins?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Here we go, folks. I could have stopped this right away because they here's what happens immediately. Think about they were pacing around. You're like, oh, they're gonna like this is gonna smooth. They're gonna smooth into this. No, this thing starts like at the top of the roller coaster. At the top. There is no drive to the top. Starts at the top. All right, just wanted to say that. I'm so excited. Here we go.
Are you guys ready?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Wow.
Now I did remix master the audio so it is listenable. It's not loud because oh my god, you can't. Your ears will die. But it's listenable. You hear the words, and then we'll go over the lyrics. I
Like they brought all this equipment and then it sounds terrible. The sound is awful.
Well, you can't sound good in this room. And then the band to me, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So let's listen, people, to the Jesus Twins. Okay, I'm not going to stop this for 30 seconds. We're just going to laugh. Go ahead.
I hope that they're playing their hit song.
What else would they play?
Are you guys ready?
Did they write? I wonder if they never had any other songs on
We
that
couldn't
album.
make it 30 seconds. What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, as I said, I hope they're playing their hit. I just did wonder. I was like, did they ever write any other songs for that quote unquote album they were trying to sell?
Actually, yes, they did. I listened to the whole
Oh, they
goddamn
did?
thing this week, and it's awful. Everything is so. Oh man, I've worked with artists like this where they just don't get the subtleties of anything, and it's just like all in your face all the time. This is what I'm feeling, blah blah blah, right in your face. Like there's no pullback, there's no mystery. It's amazing. But we got to focus on. There's 2 tracks I want you to keep your eyes on here, people. There's the dancing, and then there's the singing. Now, as one goes up, the other goes way down, because it is hard to dance and sing, and it's hard to do these coordinated moves. But by the end, you feel like they're at the end of like a 1,600-meter marathon race. It's fucking awesome. But the snake dances and the horse dances, they still hit hard. Let's do this. Oh, the synchronism. Synchronicity. Oh, they're off a little right there.
Feel my ubiquity. Feel my ubiquity. Feel my ubiquity. Go ahead now. Go ahead now. New York City. Hurrah. 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 Hurrah.
Did they think they were good?
Yes.
I love that. There's a songwriting part where he's like,
and the band saying "Feel My Ubiquity" seems new. I don't remember that.
hey brother, I got the lyric, but after the lyric, I just kind of want to go, hurrah. Is that gonna be cool? What does it sound like? It'd be like, hurrah. Yeah, I like that. That's good. All right, but just do the hurrah.
Add that one in. Yeah. Hey now, add that too.
Hurrah. Well, the people know my name. And the incense is burning truly on the street. Transvestite bums, the ever bleed.
Transvestite bums. And a reminder, the people sitting there are record label executives and a crackhead. So that's who you got there watching.
I thought it
this
said
match.
transvest our bones.
No, transvestite bums.
Transvestite bums.
But they
Wow.
both work. They
Okay.
both kind of work, Electra. Transvest
Yeah.
our bones.
Transvest our bones is good too.
A lot of bones get transversed when they're transvestite. So yes, that's technically correct. Good job, Alexa.
Hysteria? That sounds like
Hysteria?
diarrhea.
I really want you guys to start focusing in on the dancing now. It's time to focus in a little on the dancing, because Hey, the Robin now is coming up, and when that comes up, that's when they do the tag team horsey dance, and that is my favorite thing of all times on the internet forever.
The band is laughing.
Here it is. Here it comes. Here it comes. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's my favorite fucking. You got it's you waiting for. It's like a birth. It's like watching your child come out of a vagina, and you're like, there it is. That is me. There it is. Watch. And now this is okay. This doesn't excite me. The pony dance. Right there. Right there. I gotta do that. Hold on.
Just speechless.
I'm doing it in my
I
room
was
right
there was a
now.
moment there where I
Can't
was
hear you. Hold on.
enjoying them. I hate them all over again.
Uh-huh.
It's like I see
He
it. and
was
I have
doing
to-
the dance in his
Okay, I'm back.
room. You're
I
back.
did the dance in my room.
Good.
When I see the dance now, I have to do it. I need a partner. I need someone who could do this dance with me out there. I'm putting it out there to the world. Someone do this dance with me.
Still doing Los Angeles. Here they legalize my favorite plant. Alright. Cereal plastic to go fancy mess. Hugs you a smile. Screw you right in the ass. Put your pulse dance up to Vegas.
What in the hell is that?
That was a guy who was tired from dancing. And his part was really high, and he came and he's like, Vegas!
Unctuous smile.
Unctuous smile fucks you in the ass, by the way. These lyrics.
So you right in the air.
I can't see it. Can you see it?
You can't see it? Why didn't anyone tell me you can't see it?
I can't see it.
I assumed there wasn't video.
Oh my God, we're starting over. Oh God.
I'm just telling you. I was telling you right now.
I mean, it was up until
Hey, guys.
shortly before that.
Hey guys, this is the Jesus Twins. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
No. This was all playing until like 10
It
seconds
was,
before
yeah.
Electra said
What?
something.
I don't care. We're watching it again.
Until you went to the other room, and then when you came back, it was gone. Or you went to dance in your room.
Are you seeing
by
my
yourself.
dancing? My dancing alone
Yeah.
did that?
Yep. You're dancing.
New York City, alright, where the pigeons still know my name.
In there in New York City, where the pigeons all know his name. Oh, that's good.
Talks to pigeons.
That's my favorite line.
That's it. No, he uses misanthrope. I like that one.
The incense is burning truly on the street. Transvestite bones, the ever bleed.
It's a good line too.
Brotherly love, but I'm a misanthrope. Like the lip.
Right, I'm a misanthrope.
Oh.
What the?
This on the Washington Post.
Here it comes, guys.
Don't try to stop it now. Have to knock it down. Try to stop it now.
It's like they got dirty hands or wet hands, and they're rinsing their hands off in each direction. Like, but they want to get the equal parts of the floor wet with their rinsed hands. Do you guys see?
Yeah, it's like they're going icky, 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 icky,
Yeah.
icky,
Yeah.
icky, icky, icky.
It's the hand rinse.
Have to knock it down.
Ooh, dirty water.
Stop it
Dirty
now.
water. It's the dirty water dance.
Have to knock it down. Oh, yeah.
Feel that be making.
Still doing.
All right, halfway point. Electra, hold on, Electra, hold on. Oh no, let's not hold on. Let's get you in there. Electra.
Yeah. Oh. TJE Spotlight. Uh-oh.
DJE Spotlight.
You
It
added
went away.
nothing to that conversation.
It's there now. What is going on today? Can you see it? Luigi, do you see it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see my chair anymore.
Well, you
Wait.
can't answer.
What is what is the it? Are you talking about the Jesus twins? Yes, I see.
We rock tonight. We're so good at podcasting.
Are you
There,
in your
now
chair?
I see. Yeah, now I'm in my
Okay.
chair.
I forgot the question. Do you remember what the question might have been? Oh no, okay, we're halfway
We're
through
halfway
the song.
through.
Yes. We're
Yeah.
halfway through the song.
Casey's just tripping out.
Electra, good song or the greatest song ever? What do you got right now?
It stinks. Real bad.
All right. Well, that's an honest opinion, folks. That was the DJE Spotlight. Eventually, we got there. We did it. You got it.
Los Angeles.
I'm gonna drink next time. I'm not gonna smoke any.
My favorite plant. Alright. City of plants.
We smoked our favorite plant tonight. That's for sure. Electra.
To go fancy mess.
Crackhead
Hugs you
Bob
a smile.
is speechless.
Yes, well, yes. Dive deep then.
I like that little bit.
There's clearly
This wasn't. I don't know the word. I don't even know the word I'm trying to think of. This wasn't even trendy, or popular, or anything. Like none of what they're doing, none of the sounds or tones, none of this was popular when this was made.
This had, this had no time. This had
It's-
no era. No. No, this is
I-
nothing. But
I'm
also,
so speechless by how bad it is.
I can say though that the one of the twins does have a better voice than the other. The one guy's
Yeah,
struggling.
I agree.
But
One
you know,
looks
they're-
bored.
they both look bored. And goddamn though they can. The dancing is like. Have you ever tried to dance and do anything, or run or do anything else?
No.
It's impossible.
Yes.
It's impossible. You
No.
can't-
I
you
was a
can't run and
dancer
sing.
for a really, really long time, and I danced like hours a day.
Could you sing about pigeons in New York City while you danced? No,
Yes.
probably not. No, you.
Oh
couldn't.
yeah,
No, well, now we got a challenge.
I would
We
sing
got a
and
challenge.
dance all the time in my garage.
She was a Jesus twin.
I might have been.
Here it comes. Dirty water. Dirty water. Breakdown time. Now, guys, here's the thing. You thought that dancing was crazy verses and choruses? Yeah, see nothing yet, because the breakdown is where they pull out the snakes. They pull out the serpent. Pull out the serpent.
If they just would have stuck around, they could have been Nickelback.
I just really want you to focus on this choreography right here, because it's important to understand.
Is
this
that that what you call it?
This is where Janet Jackson got her Rhythm Nation. Guitar solo. Guitar solo. Let's watch the guys manage a guitar solo. I'm sure this won't be awkward at all. No one's commented in our chat in 20 minutes. I think we're alone.
All right, well, let's get to it.
Someone,
I mean, what can you say about this? I'm
someone
speechless.
comment.
It's shocking. But could you imagine being in that band and keeping a straight face while watching this and hearing these guys try to sing?
They
I
are
would-
keeping straight faces. They were laughing earlier.
I know, I saw that one guy just sort of break out a little bit in a laugh, but I would have been cracking up the whole time.
Jerry Lahane, I'm going to need you to pull your head out of the focus group on the show and say something in the chat. I feel like we're 20 minutes. My God. All right, here we go.
He's crawling on the floor.
Thank you, Dupa.
Oh, look at what I told you. Oh, my limousine in Miami.
Okay, we're starting to get to the. I call this the drop down pelican. So we're getting to the animal dances, and the thing
The
about
zoo.
the Jesus, yes, they had a thing about mimicking nature. I think it's important, and not racist at all to their band members, because they're not dancing around like apes. Don't think that.
Oh, my limousine in Miami. Bought from the Chevy Nova. Left control.
That guy who just did that move paid $15,000 to get on Howard Stern, and look at Howard looking at him like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Howard Stern is speechless. What am I supposed to do?
This might be the last episode of Jesus Twins. I gotta be honest. I got so many more, but 20 minutes, that cracks me up.
Harmonious toes.
Oh, another breakdown. They're doing the Steph. I call this one the Steph Curry. It's the double dribble ball between the leg move. You guys like the Steph Curry? I've named all these dances. I've watched this over. Watch. There's the Steph Curry. Dribble in the legs, between the legs, between the legs, between the legs.
I like that one.
Right back to the chorus, baby.
Okay. Does anyone else get the vibe that these are two 4-year-olds performing for their family on Christmas Eve?
I did the same thing with my cousin for a family reunion. We did Parents Just Don't Understand by DJ Jazzy Jeffrey Fresh Prince.
That's
it was
not
better.
embarrassing at all.
No. We took him on the vacation.
If it was possible for me to be more speechless, I am more speechless than I was a minute ago.
All my family members are dead and there's no video. Prove it! Anyone who was involved with that has now declared they do not talk to me any longer for decades now. You will find no evidence of this.
Why does Robin look in her tape?
All right, it's freestyle time, baby. It's like, all right, we choreographed up to this point.
No,
guys,
this
just go.
This is a bad
Go.
idea. This is the worst idea that you can have.
Just go. Go, guys. Do you feel what you feel.
That says it all.
The look on his face is hilarious.
And then Crackhead Bob stands up and shows him how it's done.
Wow, very nice.
Look at him smiling.
Watch it again.
Wow.
We're watching it again. I'm just kidding.
That band's smiling. You just know they're like, man, this check better clear.
It honestly is the greatest musical performance. Some cite Queen at Live Aid in 1979-80. Nope. This right here, what you just watched, was the greatest performance. Twin brothers who have stolen a genre of music that was never even good or a real genre anyway, and they made it their own. Let's hear them now talk about how amazing that performance just was. But they can't do it for like 20 minutes because they're out of breath.
Wow.
Can I just say real quick, I am not a musician. I don't know jack shit about music. I think I could do better than those two assholes if I was given the opportunity to perform. I don't play an instrument.
True.
I am a musician, and you absolutely could do better than those assholes. Here's the thing: they had what I would call tard endurance. You know, like they didn't know what they didn't know, so they could sit there and dance and just scream. But at no point was I watching anything musical. So, all you'd have to do is just connected. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say they also don't have a dignity filter.
Not so much.
You made me stop for that.
That wasn't a joke. No, that wasn't a joke. I'm just saying they don't have it. I do. I would spare my dignity.
Mm-hmm. You'd be dignified enough to have a proper sound machine that works on time. All right, moving on. Just kidding, buddy.
The guy that's jumping around. There's Ross.
Ross listening.
It doesn't matter. Ross has an opinion no matter what. And boys, Jesus Twins, how do you feel? Are you?
Wow.
They were jumping up and down and doing this song.
They were dancing. They did the whole routine.
Man.
Yes, remember, most people that heard that never saw it. Luigi, I hope you didn't get mad I was joking. But most people who heard the performance did not see this. I don't think they got it on air until like later that week. And so you're muted, buddy. And so
I wasn't talking.
Oh, your mouth moves sometimes, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, I was eating.
He's chewing. He does that cute chew thing.
Your
Where you
mother
just chews like
was-
curd, like a cow.
We have we're
yum.
getting complaints up the ass about this eating on the air,
Num,
but
num,
I know
num,
you
num,
did a
num.
show earlier, so
Num, num,
it's
num, num,
okay.
num.
And so I muted myself.
num.
I will stop muting myself.
Num, 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 num.
You,
Num, num,
I will
num,
stop
num.
muting myself, and I will chew right into the microphone from now on. You're welcome, audience.
Yeah, Jackie slipped me a note. He says, "Hey, why don't you tell the Jesus Twins we want the band without them?"
The band is
The
great.
band was good. The band, I mean, you know, they weren't given much to work with, but they're like, all right, we'll do with what we can with this song. And so there was the chorus. When you got to the choruses, there was something that could have been made out of it, maybe, but you'd have to be like, well, we got to jettison ubiquity first thing. Like, that's got to go. How do you guys feel about love? Do you feel my love? Sounds good. All right, here we go.
Band is great.
Band did a wonderful
Very
job. You guys-
soulful.
Now, guys, how do you feel afterwards? Where's Gary with the wireless?
Ready to go again?
You ready to go again? Wow. Well,
Wait,
these
you
guys
need
are out
another
there.
song? You need to see another song?
No, I don't need to.
If you think
How
about
hard-
it, most performers too, they do like 15 songs in a row. Madonna, Rihanna.
Before getting tired.
Yeah, but
Beyonce.
they don't jump from a perch like an eagle dance.
Shakira.
They don't
She does.
dribble through their legs dance. They
Shakira
don't-
does.
Well, maybe she does.
Do they
And
do
that
the
other one
pony
is-
dance?
Pretty much.
I would say the closest one to these guys would be Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa, thank you.
Dua Lipa.
Or her too.
It might be Lipa. I don't know. I don't like Lipa though.
I'm old. I don't know.
Now, who wants to go?
So this is what's going on in Lawrence, Long Island right now, right?
That's it. Now, wait a second. Who wants to start with the
Steve, you go
critique? Crackhead Bob, you want to go first?
Not me.
You don't want to go first?
I'm going to
Start with Steve.
Start with Steve.
John in the studio.
Go ahead and do your Crackhead Bob, Eating Man, please. I'd like to hear Crackhead Bob.
Do guys duck dick?
That's pretty good. Electra, can I get a Crackhead Bob from you, please?
Penis.
That's offensive. That's offensive, Electra. You shouldn't really be making fun of people that have speech impediments like that. Boo.
Why don't you get John in the studio?
John,
Stuttering John?
No, I'm manager. John.
Your manager, yeah. Let him
Boo.
get in here to. You guys all right? Now, you obviously put a lot of energy
No,
into
not
this
that
performance.
idiot.
yeah,
I mean,
it's dancing
the other
and
idiot.
singing.
are you tired?
Right now, Mendelson is. Do you know what they're getting? These stock tips. It would be superfluous, John, to spend my time talking. But yes, you can invest in my entertainment company, For Growth Capital out of Denver, Colorado. That's amazing. You can just what the conversation going on right now.
Yeah.
In that back room is the one I want to hear.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, they were really dancing.
John Melendez is saying that Jonathon Mendelson might be the most brilliant business mind he's ever met.
do you need an announcer? I could announce. I'm a good announcer.
Singing
Oh,
at the same
yeah.
time.
They're all over the
Do
place.
you need an agent for representation?
I'll give you my wife.
What we were meant to do. This is what we
Okay.
were born.
You were born to do. How's the band feel? Do you guys feel everything went well, successful?
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
We get paid either way, Howard. Judging. Did you hear that? 15,000. That's basically us.
Okay.
All right.
Do they
It
know
would have
each
been
other?
great to hear
You
one. Fuck no.
Fuck this cracker. What? Oh, someone's not.
Does the band know each other? Do you guys all know each other?
Do you rehearse? That's a good question.
Is there any rehearsal? Or, Gary, can you get the microphone back there? You got to kind of read the situation. Do you guys...
Musically, we know each other. We've been together for a while.
That's right. So you played with the Jesus Twins a lot before.
They're still dancing.
Last 2 months. And the,
God.
That's Daisy behavior.
It's the warm down. You gotta warm down your muscles, you know.
Yeah, no, we know someone who likes to.
Okay, I'm gonna twirl through time and space.
She likes to twirl through time.
Yeah.
backup guys, you got your own thing going, or
I've known them for 4 years.
You have.
He was our old voice coach.
He's your voice
4 years
coach.
ago.
You happy with your students? They're doing good?
At first they employed me, now they're employing me. You answer that one.
First
Right,
they
I see.
employed me, now they're employing me. That is the line of the year, 2024 line of the year right there. They first employed me, and now they're employing me. Let's listen
for
again.
4 years.
You have.
He was our old voice coach.
He's your voice
4 years
coach.
ago.
You happy with your students? They're doing good?
At first they employed me, now they're employing me. You answer that one.
That's it. That's it. Congratulations,
all right.
Random Band Man, with the quote of the year. They first employed me, and now they're employing me. What do you think, asshole?
Do you think he got a little starstruck or something talking to Howard?
I mean, Baba Booey shoves those teeth in your face. You just get a little. It's more that I think than anything. Like
That's
you're just
true.
like, why do they shove an alien in my face? And then Howard's asking me a question with this alien in my face. That would be like, I think I could handle just looking. I'd cover Gary's face with a hand, so you couldn't see it.
He's discombobulated by all the. He's discombobulated by all the ugly faces.
He kind of looks like Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah.
Baba Booey?
I guess a good pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pull.
I see. Well, okay. What do you say? All right. Anyway, okay. Who wants to go first? I know Harvey, your brother Steve, is on the phone. They're both big record executives.
Now we're gonna get to the point where the Jesus Twins get judged, and they don't like it. They don't like their art being judged.
You're kidding.
Most non-artists don't like their art being judged because this isn't. This is like live or die. True artists just go. I'm already on to the next thing.
You're going to tell me that the people who call in aren't overwhelmingly positive? What the hell you say?
But I think if it was like Beastie Boy, I think if it was groundbreaking, I used last night, I mentioned Hum on Howard Stern. And that was more groundbreaking than it was embarrassing, right? And so you can come into this as a musical act and sort of be groundbreaking to the point where that's a cult band that still exists. The guy still tours around and stuff. And so I think there's two ways you can take it. It is a double-edged sword.
Most of the musicians that play on the Howard Stern show are really good and actually already famous and very talented. Not this one, though.
Now. Back in the day,
Kakioki.
He would have ICP on, and then like these offshoots of ICP, like Wicked and these other bands, and that's terrible music. So no,
it's really
he
bad.
wasn't all. Yeah, he got into this only having great musicians on when he would only have A celebrities on, like A+ celebrities, and so he would have Bloodhound Gang. He'd have these other smaller bands, or just a band that he heard on the radio that he liked. And so he did take chances back then, and that's where we got Hum. And that's how we got the Jesus Twins. Back to the Jesus Twins.
You want to let him go first?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, let me see if we find him. Harvey, you there? Harvey?
He has a history with them.
Yeah, this is the second time he's been in
Having a hard time here with our
company
technical.
of the Jesus Twins.
Howard, can you hand me one of those waters?
Yeah. Harvey.
Water.
Yes, Howard for water?
Howard,
yeah,
could
he
you give me
did.
some
You
water?
couldn't ask anybody else.
Howard, can you give me some water? Sounds like Howard's mom, just with a lower octave.
Yeah, he's like, Mommy, give me some water.
Howard, you're only going to do one thing a day today, Howard.
He crashed.
All right, we're going to give up on Harvey, and we're going to go over to his brother Steve. Steve, what are you thinking?
Well, I think visually it's very interesting.
By the way, I should point out Steve was reading the sports section of the Post.
During the
Not wrong.
All right. What do you think?
I like the musicianship. There's something happening visually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious as to what the Jesus Twins think their audience is and who they're focusing their music to.
Jonathon Mendelson. That's their audience.
Our audience at this point, the general public, will be transformed as far as listening to a new trend.
It's a crossover thing. John, take control.
Crossover.
Even he goes, my brother's fumbling here. Iraq and such. He's Iraq and suching. Please, Mendelson, take over.
Thing right now.
You get it to John.
John.
He's Iraq and suching.
What was the question again? Can you...
Wait, what did he say right there?
I mean, my favorite Mendelson moment. Okay, let me set this up. The biggest moment, maybe, in the history of the Jesus Twins. They just played their song. They are now getting judged by record labels that may sign them to this is back when they signed multi-million-dollar deals to bands just as tax write-offs, because they had bigger bands and artists at the top. They're spending money on these other bands. They could lose money on developmental deals, blah, blah, blah. This guy should be locked in. Mendelson, lock in. This is your moment. This is your time.
I'm curious as to what the Jesus Twins think their audience is and who they're focusing.
He's paying attention right now, is he not? Is he not paying attention? What is going on with him?
Their music.
Hold on, here we go. Watch.
He might have had a cocaine reset.
What is he? Mendelson. Eyes on the prize. Get your eyes. This is the moment. Your guy can't talk. He's out of breath. The other guy just abandons the conversation and tosses the live grenade to you. And this is how you jump on it. Watch. Shut up, everyone. Listen to this.
Our audience at this point, the general public, will be transformed as far as listening to a new trend.
Crossover thing. John, take control.
Crossover thing. Right now,
You get it to John.
John.
All right. Now, what was the question again? Can you repeat? This is rough.
What were you locked in on, John?
So I told you he was having a cocaine reset. Look
He
at his
was
eyes.
nodding.
He's just his brain just checked out for
Hold
a
on.
minute.
He's nodding. He's nodding like, oh, yes, that's a quote. Look at his face. Look, everyone, do what you can to focus your eyes right now. Jonathan Mendelson, he is locked in.
It kind of reminds me of the look that men give when they see big titties. They just have this like blown out look on their face.
Sing their music
Just-
too.
And then watch, he's staring at something. You ever just start staring at something and lose total track of everything
blinders
else?
went up.
Yeah.
He just found a spot on the wall and lost himself for 30 seconds at the most important moment of his life.
Defining moment of his career. And that's
Defining
his
moment
question.
of his life.
What was the question again?
What am I doing?
Our audience at this
He's listening.
point,
This is your
the general public will be transformed as far as listening to a new trend.
Crossover thing. John, take control.
Crossover thing. Right now,
You get it to John.
John.
All right. Now, what was the question again? Can you repeat? No, this is in reference to the
Okay,
audience
Bob will
visually.
explain. Bob will explain to you.
All right, I have two answers for that. One of the beautiful aspects about this group is that it's multiracial. It's very rare that you'll find a multiracial group. Secondly, it's very
Multiracial.
First thing is,
Yes, that makes them good singers and dancers.
we're an EID group, everyone, or is it whatever it's called, EDI group, whatever the fuck it is. First thing.
very melodious.
How many races are in the group?
Two.
There are two.
There are two, right.
But it's still.
I say that's biracial.
How many color keys on a piano, Howard? Two.
Multiracial.
There's no tan keys on. There's no yellow keys on a piano, Howard. It would be super.
It's a biracial
But,
group.
but it's also
biracial group.
very melodious. And after listening,
Why would you bring the race into it? First, black and white. Second, melody, music, huh?
to this, everybody that desecrates the vision and the image of the Jesus twins because of obnoxious behavior learned a very important lesson today.
What's
that? The
that?
Jesus twins are for real, that I am not mentally insane for taking these guys on. And
We got an agenda here, do
Wow.
we,
Is he a
Mendelson?
comedian?
We
Is
learned
he
two
trying
things today. Yeah, their music, whatever. I'm not insane. People, we learned. I'm not crazy for taking these idiots on. Well, that's what we learned today.
and let's just say that the
Electra, can you please do a speech like this for me one day? Thank
Is
you.
newest
he a stand-up
millionaire.
comic?
No.
Is
Jonathan
is this like Andy Kaufman-esque?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like this is a big troll, a major troll right now.
This man.
Going on.
This man. This is real. This man is real.
In America today is Jonathon F. Mendelson, and then
That would be you, right?
multi-millionaires
The F stands
are
for
the Jesus
fuck
twins,
machine.
Eric and Jeff.
He just made himself a millionaire in his head. This was Stut Joe before Stut Joe.
In America today is Jonathon F. Mendelson, and then you're listening to this, everybody that desecrates the vision and the image of the Jesus twins because of obnoxious behavior learned a very important lesson today.
What's
that? The
that?
Jesus twins are for real, that I am not mentally insane for taking these guys on. And let's just say that the newest millionaire in America today is Jonathon F. Mendelson, and then
That would be you, right?
multi-millionaires are the Jesus twins, Eric and Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, let's please give them a round of applause.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that didn't happen afterwards. Nobody clapped for them when they finished their song. First time.
Everyone, the single greatest clap.
Look how he claps. That's
Electra,
amazing.
if you don't, I need this sort of energy in a clap for me at all times.
And then
Oh, I can do
That
it.
would be you,
I
right?
can do it.
multi-millionaires are the
I
Jesus
feel like
twins.
I'm at an intervention.
I know. He's so
It is the
looped.
it's the awkwardest clap. Have you ever been in an elevator where everyone just stops talking and you go, balls? And you're like, God damn, they all heard I was talking. And I said balls. He starts clapping. No one else starts clapping. And his clapping is furious, people. It's a furious type of clapping.
I don't even know if I can clap that fast. Let me try.
If he showed up
Some
on
retard
an
clapping.
abandoned, God damn you guys! If he showed out at an abandoned Confederate
Tits,
fort,
they were jiggling.
the Indians would call him hard clapper, the man who claps hard. I went a long way for that one, you fuckers.
You
The
did.
point is, he claps.
But
like
we're
it
there.
means-
We're there with it. For you with it.
He
For
claps
you
like
with
it. He claps like it powers
With you
him.
for it.
Like, and this is what powers. I do this once a day, and that powers me. Everyone, watch this clap. He's like a dam.
It's Eric and Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, let's please give them a round of applause.
I think the new rich.
That is not fucking real.
It looks like it's being fast forwarded right until you see the person behind him clapping at a normal speed.
Okay, why didn't I think of this? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pull like.
Slow motion. Let's do it in slow motion.
No,
Let's see the look on his face.
I can't do it in slow motion, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna isolate him in clapping, and then I'm gonna paste like 100 of them. So it's just gonna be 100 Mendelsons clapping at you.
And then
Imagine it's our new laugh track. So imagine we say something funny, 100 Mendelsons just start clapping furiously.
That would be you, right?
multi-millionaires are the
You need to
Jesus
have
twins,
him pop
Eric and
up also, like
Just pop on the screen and clap hard.
Jeff.
Yeah. Hey, that's a great
Ladies and
joke.
gentlemen, let's please give them a round of applause.
I think the new rich guy.
That's why, guys. I really the entire GIF community should be fired because how is this not a fucking GIF? This should be the GIF.
Oh my god. That's how I imagine if Jake Hudson had to do cheers or some kind of speech and then he had to start a round of clapping. He wanted everyone to clap with him. That's how I imagine he would clap.
like best man speech, like like a best man speech at a wedding.
You guys got to start
Well, you'd have
focusing
to
on
have friends first, so that's a problem. But that
And a
is
wife.
probably yeah, and someone to marry.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you got to start.
Rough
So
one.
when he claps like this, watch watch the Jesus twin closest to him.
Eric and Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, let's please give them a round of applause.
I think the new rich guy is the guy who.
They're like. Look at the band.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that part. I saw the band, but that look he gives, like, oh shit.
They just did that twin brother commuting thing, like, oh, this guy just fucking it's crazy. But the band, that guy behind Mendelson, has never been happier in his life to see that white man act like that in front of that other white man.
Rented them the equipment.
So what does
Yeah, right. The new rich guy's the guy who made 15 grand on the equipment. No, you're saying that the Jesus twins will be discovered today. This is a great day in the Jesus twins
Howard,
history.
past tense, the Jesus twins have been discovered thanks to you.
Thank you.
So please, band members, let's give Howard Stern a round of applause.
Oh, thank you.
Howard, you should just check out.
Less furious this time. He felt the room a little this time. He's like, that last time I clapped a little too furiously. I'm going to just hold back a little this time. And that was a little better. A little better. Plus, people were ready for it this time. He kind of sprung it on people. Like, hey, everything's all right. Everyone clap. Yeah. Everyone's like, what? What are we doing?
Well, but you know how that is when you have to start a round of applause and you want everyone to clap, but like you have to be the leader of it. Have you ever done that?
No, I've never started a round of applause in my life.
You haven't? It's a little nerve-wracking. You're like, oh shit, I better get my clap right. This guy blew it.
I better get my clap right. There's the shirt of the night.
Steve also was about to voice his concerns about the band.
All right, go ahead. What is your concern? Go ahead.
My issue.
You've always been honest.
We've never talked. We're talking here about.
Speaking of which, I didn't remember, I didn't say it before, but last night we found a cool word, and so I made a shirt. If you'd like a shirt, pick up your Raspberry shirt at the Teapot store.
Raspberries.
Yeah, you got the Jesus Twins there. It's a Raspberry. That was what the Jesus Twins were called before the
That
Jesus
was
Twins.
their band, yeah.
Yeah.
The
So,
Raspberries.
so we are making money off of nonsense. But no, we are making no money off of nonsense.
Money
I have to say that at a theater near me, bought a Fry Sexual shirt and a hat and posted it on X, and it was really, really nice to
They
see
make
that.
good stuff. Good quality.
It was.
It was.
I also love the story behind it
loving
of
that.
how fat people were. How he was.
Yeah, fat people
Was getting
were
looks from
telling
fat
him,
people.
"Yeah, man,
That
right
actually
on,
really made me laugh last night.
right on,
I'm a
man."
frisexual.
We've started
Let's
something.
fuck.
We've started something in flyover country, I think, with that one.
I think so.
and things like that. I haven't heard the word passion discovered. I'm concerned with the band's real self-image because we see full
Let me
page.
address that issue. I don't think
Excuse me.
Well, let
wait,
the
we see-
band speak for
We
themselves.
see a
Jesus.
full-page ad in Billboard. We see you throwing around a lot of money, coming here, groveling to try to play the premiere.
Did you catch that? So they also took out a full-page ad in Billboard magazine saying we're going to be on the Howard Stern show. So, like, they spent so much money.
And that's fine. I give you a lot of
What
credit
was
for
that? What was
effort.
that back then? Like $100,000?
Yeah, I mean, it was
To get
back
one
before-
ad.
It was
on
before
there?
the
It's
internet.
probably something like
So it was like every ad thing went through a very expensive holding facilities. You didn't just fucking do a Facebook ad or an Instagram. Like this was back when you actually had to pay cash.
I think the music has some validity to it. I'm just concerned what's really behind all this. What's the passion? Where would you guys play, other than if Howard's unable to put you on his show? What venue in New York City or in Los Angeles would you guys see yourself and your audience gravitating towards?
Well, if Howard can't let us play at Madison
Hollywood
Square
Bowl.
Garden this week, we'll be back.
Madison Square Garden is where we think good.
That's our
Madison.
starting spot. That's where we're going to start. Yep. Madison
Hold
Square
on.
Garden.
Madison Square Garden this week
This
is
week,
what he
you know?
just said.
We got the band's here. Luigi, what do you not see about this? The band's here. They're already here.
Yeah, they flew him out. It cost $15,000.
Back in a month.
Playing there.
Right.
Once your record
People
hits.
want to hear them.
They really did think like we're going to take this moment. It's going to be a Whitney Houston song how we do this. That's really
It's like
what
they
thought.
wrote the story in their head, and it's like a work
Yeah.
of fiction.
Yeah.
It is just.
Next episode of Skeptical Robot is debunking the Jesus twins and their delusions.
Yes, and their delusions of grandeur.
What's crazy is like so we have more episodes where they come in and they actually come in with like a celebrity guest who's like supporting them and going to do a documentary about them and shit. And so people watch these episodes of Stern and were like, well, they didn't make their break on Stern, but they got more opportunities. Definitely got more opportunities.
Where have you guys played publicly to this point?
It's irrelevant. But I will say this.
It's irrelevant. Hey-o. What do you do? We're a band. Where do you play? It's irrelevant. Hey-o.
We played Christmas Eve in front of my family at my aunt's house.
I play saxophone, but don't have any reeds. Do I? No, it's irrelevant. Got a piano with no fingers. It's irrelevant. You get what I'm doing there? It's like ironic, but irrelevant.
Very relevant. Hello?
I will say this.
Where are your fans coming from if they haven't seen you perform outwardly,
All right.
other than through Howard's graciousness?
I would have answered fans of comedy. That's the only answer that would have been like, oh, that's actually good. Yeah, it's like a Weird Al act, but it's good. When we could do funny songs and we can do dancing, and imagine if Weird Al danced like us. I think you could have sold it that way.
It's not an important
irrelevant.
issue.
No, it is an issue. You talk about
Forgive me,
fans
I'm
and audience.
overcoming
Where
a
is
cold,
your
so
audience
you'll have
from?
to forgive me. Right now,
He overshares. Classic overshare, Mendelson.
If you're overcoming a cold, why did you shake my hand before?
Oh, no. Sorry, Howard. Anyway, the House of Blues, Billboard Live, Aftershock, practically every club in Los Angeles wants them to play. That's not what we're seeking. What we want is a record label to sign the boys. That is their paramount value. The reason that we came to the Stern Show had nothing to do with the shtick. The shtick was nothing more than a lender getting us to the top. That's all it served
What language is he
just a
using?
buffer.
Stick was a lender.
Huh?
I don't know. I worked in music. I never heard any of these words either. So just keep trying.
A stairwell.
Dude, you got a whole nother lingo.
Paramount value.
lender?
Dude, you're way past the...
Now he's just speaking. Now he's just spitting out his key phrases. Paramount value.
You know what that language is called? It's called yo.
Oh yes, I guess,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
the music. That's all we cared about.
So, John, has the Jesus Twins performed in public other than?
Well, let me ask you something. I got to step in here, Steve.
Paramount Value is a great band name. That's what their band should have been called instead of Jesus Twins. The Paramount. Now coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Paramount Value.
Woo!
Paramount Value. Should have done it like that. Anyway,
Being awfully tough. What is your critique of the band? Never mind where they're going to perform.
Well, Howard, I think they're very good, but my concern is when we take them to the marketplace, is marketing.
Who is going to be into them? Do you think?
A&R guys, by the way, like this guy right here, were always slimy like this. It just, you look at him and you're like, greaseball. He's an intermediary in between the band and the label. So he's no one's friend, but he's everyone's friend. He serves all gods, but he serves no gods. A&R people are dog shit.
Do you think they could find an audience?
I have business part.
And then pay you less.
Well, they
These guys do suck, actually.
Back in the day, they were like gatekeepers, right? And so like you knew a good A&R guy, but were a shitty band. Didn't matter. You knew a guy. But if you're a great band but didn't know an A&R guy, well, then you just enjoy the Dragonfly, on Wednesday nights. It was gross. It was payola. It was let me fuck your one of your groupies and then I'll sign you to a development deal. I saw that deal go down in front of me.
Wow.
I was like, wow, is how this works? We need to get more groupies, guys. We need to change our music.
Partners right now.
We should have gotten more Jesus Twins.
Affiliated with Motown, affiliated with Spielberg's company, among others. I'm talking about the record company. Thank you very much. DreamWorks, the record company.
I don't even know the name of it.
Look at Baba Booey in there trying to wrestle that microphone back from Mendelson. All right, Mendelson. Your 15 minutes is literally almost.
Do have people that want it.
Which he wasn't supposed to mention on the air.
Hold on a second. Howard, this is a perfect
Been
time
on
because
a
they keep
heater.
talking about that they have this possible deal with Geffen. And
Look at him. Look at the Jesus Twins. Are you watching this? Watch Mendelson try to get acceptance here from the.
Ross works at Geffen. Have you heard anything about the signing for the
There
Jesus Twins?
have been some questions raised saying who is the Jesus Twins. Yes,
There have been.
That's it.
There have been. Correct.
Right.
What's the answer?
Now, Ross, what is the answer to this?
See how they're all greasy looking? They're all hair greased back. They just look like they got out of a grease steam shower or some shit.
What year is this again?
Yeah.
97?
1997, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just how all people were.
Looked in 97. Yes, this is how I looked in 97.
That question. Who are they?
that's why I'm here today. But Steve makes a valid point.
Did you get to hear the Jesus Twins, or
yes,
you were late?
I was standing in the control room watching.
You did hear it.
I did.
And
hear
you
it.
watched the whole
No,
thing, too.
but Steve makes a valid point. There's something called fan base, and it's very important to find out what the band has.
You're telling me at Geffen they were asking who are the Jesus Twins?
There was some questions
I will
raised.
make a prediction right now.
All right, go ahead.
Why were those-
He's all fueled up now. Go ahead, yeah.
Never mind.
What is the prediction? Go ahead.
He actually thought better of it. He was like, I'm going to say something. The guy goes, yeah, Geffen's talking about him. He's like, holy shit, shut up.
Don't cop out. Now, you're going to be brave or what? What was your prediction?
Without sounding arrogant.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Never
Here's-
a good way. Don't start a sentence like that, no.
Hey,
Now's when we abandon it.
that's the first things I say to my whoas, by the way. Hey-o.
We should stop right here and come back at the next show right here.
No.
I don't know if you can.
Go ahead.
Everyone hanging.
That's what got you here.
I believe our debut album
Go ahead.
will break all records,
Really?
including Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
And people are excited about Alanis Morissette's album. The band is about substance. The song that we performed today was written for a soundtrack specifically.
Right.
We have a whole plethora of different songs that run the gamut
Use plethora.
as far as every emotion.
Right.
And
This is just tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, I
what we
wish
did.
they'd done something
Your face, Luigi.
else. I mean, her.
I don't know what to. I'm speechless. I don't know how to feel about this because I hate everyone. I hate every person in the frame of this picture. But then I laugh at them for a minute and then I hate them again.
That's the roller coaster you go on.
I
with
think
the twins,
this is
baby.
borderline personality disorder. Is what they have. They are just so out there. and just-
well funded personality disorder. That's the fun part about it.
And spoiler alert, there's real psychosis here.
Yeah.
So,
No, let's. We're Breaking Bad. This is eventually gonna be called Breaking Bad: The Jesus Twins.
Excuse me?
All right, so
We are at the peak. Just keep that in mind, folks. This today was the peak of Jesus Twins. It's all downhill from here, baby.
wait a second. Crackhead Bob, what is your opinion? Did you get moved by the music at all?
Every year, I'm sorry, it's
Yeah, go ahead.
but every year, that
All right, pay attention. This will be your new voice that you do,
I
Electra.
like that, but that so it was just not.
Can I have a cigarette,
it.
Gary?
You like the whole band except for the Jesus Twins?
Yeah, it's not here.
Yeah.
It's not here.
Out of the mouth of Dave. Doubt of Dave. Hey.
well,
It's what?
he's not that dumb.
I think that's about the most
Crack takes your brain, not your ears. Hey.
honest
Take
appraisal
this
we've done.
retard seriously?
Well, I mean,
He's your fan.
Listener.
That's what he's saying
But
about
you're
you.
my adversary right now instead of an
No, but
ally.
I
If he
didn't.
cannot,
This is low-cal violence right here.
I love that he's like answering this question for real. They're listening to him, trying to decipher what he's saying.
It's not here.
it's
I
what?
think that's about the most honest
take
appraisal
this
we've done.
retard seriously?
Well, I mean,
He's your fan.
Listener.
Nice.
He's
your
my
audience.
adversary right now instead of an
No,
ally.
but
If he cannot give an honest opinion, he can't give.
The crackhead is my adversary.
A disinterested verdict, then
Look at Baba Booey in that shirt. I see your belly button, Baba Booey. Why is it all out like that? Look
I
at
do
that thing.
too. Oh, he's got a big old Audi. Ew.
I think it's actually an innie, but you can just see the concavity of it.
the fat pocket around it. I don't know. It's just ew.
What's the-
Why'd you have
I
to
don't
point
see
that
him-
out?
you don't feel he's being
way,
honest.
shape, form, or
You
size.
feel
If you really look close, you see his nipple.
Did like something.
He had a.
he liked the band.
Yeah, Tanner's okay.
Thank you.
And they're playing your music, right?
All right. Yeah, there you
John,
go.
you want to take
The
over?
dead, the
John, do you have
day.
a tape?
All right.
I love when they're in trouble and they're done. They look around and all they got's a Mendelson. They're like, "Fuck, Mendelson, take over. You're all we got."
Can we get a tape? John?
Baba Booey's like, "Get your goddamn hand off this microphone, you sick fuck."
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Now, wait a second. What about what?
Hold on one
Do
second.
you have an audition
He's,
tape
like,
that we could take
touching his
back
hand.
to
Get your
our
hand away from
companies?
Really, you would?
Oh, sure.
You would?
No, they want to take a tape back. Now, the Twins have already been here. They've played a song for Howard. They got to have a stack full of CDs for these guys, right?
They still didn't
Again.
bring one.
Steve.
What the hell?
Why not do a show going on?
Do you see me? Watch Mendelson fight for this goddamn microphone.
That's what you do to
Baba
a
Booey's
child.
like, this is very expensive. You cannot touch it. Do not touch the microphone.
Baba Booey slapped his hand like a
Get
fire.
your, get your coke fingers off of that.
Yeah, there you
John, you want to take over?
Hey, John, do you have a tape?
He grabbed it from. You see him pull the microphone from. Yeah, I didn't see that part.
Howard.
John?
I'm sorry. What was the
Now,
question?
wait a second. What about what?
Hold on
Push
one
his
second.
Do
hand
you have an
up.
audition
Watch
tape
his
that we
hand.
could take back to our companies?
Audition
Really, you
tape.
would?
Watch his hand.
Oh, sure.
You
Watch.
would?
Oh, really, Steve?
Why not do a show going on? Absolutely.
Mendelson, get your goddamn hands off this microphone, you motherfucker. He's sick as shit.
They're literally fighting.
Gary has like it's like a two-step motion, pull back, and then slap with the other hand.
Yes, he does.
It was like giving his kid a lollipop and then taking it away from him or something.
Back to Los
Now, let me
Angeles.
ask you something. The manager.
He's got quick reflexes for such a rotund man.
He's standing there wanting to grab that microphone so bad.
Oh, really, Steve?
What the hell?
Why not do a show going on here?
We have a CD. When we get back to Los
Now,
Angeles,
let me ask you something. The
we'll see
manager.
to it that you get it.
Let me
That's
ask the
my
manager
favorite part of the
something.
whole
Howard,
video.
please.
Now, there seems
my
to be a bidding war over the Jesus Twins between
I'm
Geffen
getting
Records.
lightheaded now.
He's looking at that microphone like, Mendelson, don't grab. It would be my paramount value if I grabbed this goddamn microphone.
And of course, Steve's label.
I will grab it.
I'm
All
going
right,
to get
people,
that mic.
Put your ones or twos in the chat. We don't have anyone here. if there was a betting man, if I was a betting man, I'm saying he's gonna try and touch it again. I'm just saying.
Right now,
100% tries. 100%.
How will you pick a
What
label?
about that other guy? What does he have to say?
First of
to
all,
Jesus
the
Twins?
money is not the only.
Matt, what do you say?
I think the band is really soulful. I think
Bob
you guys
is a
are great live, and I think the Twins got some really great moves. I think you guys were a little bit out of sync, but I think that might have been because you were a little bit nervous, maybe, and there's not a lot of room to move.
Are you telling me Electra Records has interest
I
in
did
these
not
boys?
say that.
Oh, I see. So you're bowing out of the bidding war.
No, I'm not. I'm not bowing out. I just want to say that I think all the record guys here expressed the same thing. We thought the music was, it's a bit compelling and they're fun to watch. But where do you go with this? And as a record company, you got to look at it not just musically, but you got to look at.
Wouldn't it be great if like all these black guys got like signed to deals?
Yes.
This was like how Milli Vanilli
You guys
was
are
formed.
awesome. Those,
Yes.
yeah. You guys are good. The white guys suck it hard.
Oh, you just nailed it. You just nailed it.
Henry.
Because I was trying to figure out, like, what other band do they remind me of? Because I couldn't place them with anybody else. No one. But Milli Vanilli would be the one.
That's
Yeah,
a good
it's like,
one.
hey,
That's a
hey
good
guys,
one.
I got this song. Check it out. Blame it on the rain that is running. You think you guys like that? Yeah, it's way better than these fucking Twins. Come with us, boys. You're going places.
Get it?
We'll blame it on the rain together.
Is there a mark?
I liked them. They're good songs.
Good for
Yeah, I
this.
mean,
Do you think there was-
everybody did. That's why it was so shocking.
Is a
Great
market
documentary came out last year about Milli Vanilli. I recommend everyone watch it. It's
I
actually
watched
pretty
it.
fascinating. It's fascinating.
The crazy thing is, if like Milli Vanilli happened today, the people that actually sing the songs are like the demo and the ones that would be pushed out over like the twin wide receivers that didn't speak English.
We do this, gentlemen.
Can I ask you? Go ahead.
Wait, Matt, you go ahead. What do you want to do?
All right, here's
There
what
you
I'd
go.
like to
There
do.
you go. There was
I wanna
it.
s-
There it
That
was.
was it.
Here goes again. He's going for it.
Hold on, like we got.
He grabbed it. He grabbed it.
It's a bit compelling and they're fun to watch. But where do you go with this?
I'm touching it. I'm touching it.
I'm going to put
Touching
that
it.
on
Yeah.
all the media that this record label man said it was a bit compelling.
And as a record company, you got to
I'm-
look at it not just
I'm going
musically.
to deep throat that mic. I'm going to put it in my mouth and put it all the way to the back of my throat.
Baba Booey thinks he could just hold the mic without me touching it, but it is superfluous to try to keep the mic without my hands touching
But you
it.
got to look at it. Is there a market for this?
Do you think there is a market
Why
for
don't we
this?
do this, gentlemen?
Can I ask you?
He's holding it.
Go ahead. What do you want to
There
do?
you go. There
All
it
right,
is.
here's what I'd like to do.
lightly
Too touching.
I want to speak with each and every one of you. Bob, I'll buy you a drink at Scores. But anyway, the other three, I want to speak with each of you, and then hopefully.
And you crackhead Bob.
The look on his face.
That thing.
No, thank you.
Yeah, he does not look excited about that offer at all.
This is, by the way, worst Shark Tank ever. Yeah.
What we can do is I'll get together with my business people, CPA lawyers, etc., and hopefully within about 7 days I will be back on your show.
Right.
We will sign a contract.
Right.
And then you will buy me a drink at Scores, except that I don't drink alcohol, so you'll owe me a Diet Coke.
Oh, classic oversharing, Mendelson. No one needs to know that you don't drink. That your mama had 2 abortions before you. Why are you oversharing?
Or an orange
Oh, I
juice.
see. So you feel confident now that the Jesus Twins are on their way.
I have one question. You've made it so many times.
Let me see what the people.
Quit touching the goddamn microphone.
Now
Mendelson.
he's
Say, let me go to the phone.
fondling
Let me
it.
ask one question.
Yeah, go ahead, Jackie.
We got all these record company guys here. These guys spent $15,000 to come out here, and they just asked him if they have any kind of a demo or anything. He said, "Well, we got it back in Los Angeles. Why would he come all the way out here without a demo with him?"
Well, they didn't.
Jackie. Give it up for Jackie, the joke man Martling, with a second of the dose of reality.
No, they would be meeting record company guys.
I believe 8 to 10 videos and CDs were here originally from 2 weeks ago.
Those went right in the garbage. No, but then
That was perfect. That was so good.
right in the garbage.
Look at Jackie laughing. Look at Jackie laughing.
That's why no one could find their CDs. Baba Booey threw them away. God damn you, Baba.
Ah, there you go.
But you guys should, you've traveled back and forth a few times. Book a show in New York. Find a small club and
Right
see what's
now,
out there.
Shows.
I don't think that's a bad idea. Why don't we do this? Why don't you and I get together after the show?
God, why does this happen?
The next show is the
All right, let's see what the audience thinks of the Jesus Twins.
Howard, let's talk
to meet with you would be compromisable.
About the premiere right now.
Hold on a second. Let me see what the fans say. You got to check with the fans.
All right, the premiere they're talking about here is the premiere of Howard Stern's Private Parts movie, which they had live bands at. It was like a big event, and they wanted to, and they did the show from it, and they wanted to perform. Don't get to perform. You gotta, break the fourth wall here, but they do show up.
Chris, what do you think?
I think that
Rob Zombie headlined it.
Yeah, it was people from the album, Green Day, Rob Zombie, big bands. But after we get done with this ubiquity, our next episodes of Jesus Twins, which will be next week, will be this live event with Howard, and then Jonathon Mendelson is fired by the Jesus Twins, and so we'll go through that drama.
What?
Yes.
Why would you spoil that right now?
Oh, because we got to give people a reason to keep listening.
Because I think people saw it coming.
Yes. And then we get to some fun episodes where one of the Jesus Twins come as the devil. We get them talking about 3 strikes in California. We get them performing an acoustic song with a celebrity. And then things really start going downhill for the boys. But that's just a preview of what's coming. Let's get back to their peak.
I personally don't care about what their personalities are like, but I just think the music sounds like theme music from a gay porno.
You think it's gay porno music? Well, there's a market for that. Evidently.
Ching. There's the market.
Now we know where to send them.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And Steve, what do you think?
I think they should change their name to the Below Average White Band.
You're not.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's listen again.
That I personally don't care about what their personalities are like, but I just think the music sounds like theme music from a gay porno.
You think it's gay porno music? Well, there's a market for that. Evidently.
Ching. There's the market.
Now we know where to send them.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And Steve, what do you think?
I think they should change their name.
Thank you very much.
To the Below Average White Band.
You're not.
Thank you very much. Pro wrestling where they belong.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Isn't this all superfluous if we have record company guys?
Why do they all use that goddamn word?
Oh my God.
Well, they all use it.
Respected in the business, and we're going to guerrilla screening.
What is that? What are you doing?
Actually, it's not superfluous because these are the people who would put down. These would be people who would parenthetically put down $15 to buy your CD. So it's not irrelevant.
I saw they weren't in the studio. I don't.
But that's just it, though.
Yeah, when you
These
go to the
people
It's starting to get testy up in this.
Well, they're telling you to go out and perform
your
live.
record, if your record goes on the radio, people can't see you. I mean,
George, should we have these guys to the premiere?
Howard, I've been a fan of yours for 15 years. I'm begging you, okay? Please, on behalf of all your fans, do not bring these guys to your premiere. I am begging you, Howard. I've been a fan of yours.
Nah, player hate is everywhere.
Me too.
And you're begging me too.
This is just one individual. What kind of music do you listen to?
What kind of music do I...
Cannot not touch that goddamn microphone, man.
This kind of music, or do you prefer heavy metal?
I listen to all kinds of music, and this,
like
let me tell you, is horrible.
Okay,
you can see Gary pulling. You can see it's a tug of war going on.
sounds terrible.
Just one opinion, guys.
All right.
Okay, so
No, but in
again,
all seriousness,
It's too.
Did you see him dodging his hand?
It was like he wasn't even pulling as much as he was like pushing Jonathan's hands away.
He was angling the microphone so Jonathan could not grab it at his angle.
Yeah, okay.
It's geometry. He's using sacred geometry to keep the
Okay, so
Howard.
Right.
Howard.
what type of music do you prefer?
Oh no, the Jesus Twins are into it now. They're
Dealing with the phone calls. I know we're here to consummate the deal. and then we
Right.
have to
I
leave.
understand what you're saying. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me take one more phone call. All right.
John, consummate the deal. That's all we do.
John, did you hear that? John, consummate
The deal.
Consummate the deal. Go and fuck these guys, John.
so
All right. What did you think of the music?
I think they're just jumping on your good nature there, Howard, man. I mean, you're always rooting for the underdog.
Right.
There are other bands down in Soho that sound a lot better. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about these guys. I'm just saying, like...
Well, they're up here. They're trying.
Well, that's one way to react to that.
Well, can they do that?
I just did a 180.
This is John Mendelson on the.
Oh, he can't hear, so he's just he's like doesn't know that he's getting trashed, and so he just is spinning.
Managers. I just have one very important question to ask you.
Go ahead.
Forget
I don't think
Forget any
Gary's just given up. Here's the microphone. I'm out of
prejudice.
here.
What did you think about my band? Do you like their music? If you were in the Motown, would you like this music? No, please.
If you were into a genre that this band is not, would you like this band that is not that genre? They're black, though. Motown. How about hip hop? How about basketball? Do you like watermelon? I mean, what are you saying, Mendelson? You're going down a path here.
All right, listen. Never mind his opinion. Okay, here we go. Here's what I'm going to do.
Let's focus on business.
All right, I will meet with my people and see if there's any room for the Jesus Twins.
What if you liked Motown? What if you?
I can't. He said so many stupid things, and this is the one that I'm never going to get over. Motown.
Luigi, what if you like cock? How do you like this cock? Wait, what? No, I don't like cock. Put that away. It doesn't work in any situation.
It's at the premiere.
That is not what you said.
That's what I said.
That's
I would
not
do.
a cock.
If
That's a
I cannot.
That's essentially what you would say to this. That's not Motown. That's garbage.
If you were into it, would you like it? God, that would keep me up at night if someone asked me that question.
Guarantee them a spot.
If it was good.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think?
It was fine that I would go consult with people. Yes. I am willing to do that for whatever reason.
Howard, on a scale of 1 to 10.
But I can't be responsible if people start throwing stuff at you. Yeah, go ahead.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you grade this?
Right.
He wants.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you grade this?
Don't put me on the spot like that.
Come
I'm not
on,
going to ask.
Howard.
No, I'm not going to give you 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you grade it?
Not going to fall. I'm not going to play this game. I am not going to play the game.
That's not a smart thing to ask.
You guys want to go that
Let's not
game?
play the game.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll
Matt, go ahead. A scale of 1 to 10.
I'd say a 6.
All right, Steve.
I'd say the musicianship is a 7. Performance is a 6. And not having a CD to listen
Listen,
to
I don't
music.
give a rat's ass who these record people.
Here you go.
What they score.
Oh, here it goes. Here it comes.
So this right here, who we're talking now, this is Eric. Eric can't handle rejection. Eric can't handle it. The other one is Jeffrey. He's a little more calm. Jeffrey's actually the good singer, and this guy was the guy that could just yell. Eric, now I want to start discerning. Eric is crazier than Jeff.
We have
Four
all
more
the
labels.
people
Piss
who
off.
think it's a 10. I don't need these people.
Hey, there's always room to grow, guys.
Anyway.
Six is not bad. I mean, we're not going to sit here and give you a 9. I mean,
A 9. The Beatles didn't get a 9.
Parenthetically. Good Hulkamania. Parenthetically.
Pearl Jam.
We're better than the Beatles.
You are better than the Beatles?
That's what
Crackhead Bob, do you want to give it?
John, yes, Ringo. I've come up with a song. What is it, Ringo? Parenthetically. You're out of the band, Ringo.
Number. He said.
That.
Gary, what'd you think of the music?
Wait, let Crackhead Bob go first.
Why?
There.
a minute.
What?
You gotta go.
For that.
For the band.
And that. 2.
2?
we're gonna-
A 2?
2.
For the guy, is that 2?
That's low.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
Give him a 2. All right. DJ Electrify. What do you give the Jesus Twins on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would go with 4. For the band,
lock you
mostly,
in a
not
4?
for them. Oh, and the dancing. I liked some of the dancing.
All right. She gives him a 4. Luigi Greenberg, what do you give the Jesus Twins?
A 3. A 3.
3
Yeah,
and a
I gotta
4.
go 3.
All right. So it seems that
It's
time has
awful.
knocked off. Time has knocked off a few numbers for the old twin boys here.
All right, Ross.
I'll give him a 7. I mean, there's always room to grow. You guys only played around for, a few months, maybe a couple of years.
All right, well, those are nice scores. Those are nice scores.
Yeah, they're not one.
I mean, it's not awful.
I'm saying if you guys were interested and you were as far as a
See the brothers how they're different. One's like, "Fuck you all, we don't need you." The other one's like, "Well, if you're interested." So like, there is a divide now that I hope we're seeing here within the twins.
legitimate interest in the group, then how would you say that a 6 would be something that you'd be interested in?
Let me.
That doesn't.
If we weren't even interested, I can speak for myself, not the others on the panel here. If I was not interested, it would have been what Bob gave you, which is a 2. You know what? I'd like to see you again. I'd like to see an environment where you can move around on stage, where you're not tripping over yourself.
Hopefully this Thursday.
But you should book a
that's up to
club.
Howard.
The premiere.
No, that's not
Hopefully, yes. At Madison Square Garden. Just come on down. You'll see us.
the place.
The premiere might not be
Real
the
quick,
place.
one thing we haven't talked about is how embarrassing and awkward this must be for those band members who are just paid for their time. They don't. I'm gonna guess they probably don't know these guys very well personally, and they have to just sit there and be lumped in with these bags of shit and be like evaluated alongside with them. And while they're just sitting there, they're laughing. Of course, they're just like, well, hey, whatever. We're just here for the paycheck. But it's still a reflection on them. That's still got to be like hard to sit through and embarrassing. I'm starting to have sympathy for the band.
Well, I'm sure they know it's a joke, though, kind of, right? Don't you think?
Of course, they have.
They're in on it a little bit. I hope.
But let's just. Here's the honest thing: bands and musicians like this lead very isolated, kind of sad lives where they don't get an opportunity to play in front of 3 record label guys, especially at their age, that often. And so my guess is that they did get numbers from the band for like session work and stuff like that. And maybe they got some work out of it, but it was like. They could still show their kids I was on the Howard Stern show or their grandkids and all that sort of stuff. So I would say that being a musician is hard. There's not very many peaks. Good thing happens to you. Then you're usually, even think about people who won Grammys. Amazing thing that can happen to a musician. Then they just disappear forever. What about all the other musicians that never win anything, never do shit, So it's hard being a musician. So I would tend to think the opposite. Like this situation for a musician, for these guys, not a bad situation. Because they also got paid. The saddest thing, there's a lot of musicians out here that are doing the same exact thing for, groups they didn't really like or don't like and don't get paid, but they're just, what you're discovering is what it's like to be a drummer, or something that doesn't control the song as much or the harmony or the and so, fuck, I just got to bang this drum to this terrible singer I can't stand. That's how a lot of bands are. And so, but most of them don't get paychecks, and most of them don't appear on nationally syndicated shows where you can use that to then get other jobs. Especially as a musician, you use everything. Use all parts of the cow as a musician, as they say. So I think these were actually good. So don't feel bad for them. Feel bad for us and our ears. Thank you.
Listen, guys, I can't make you any promises. I told you that up front. I got to talk to the people because even the people at MTV, I wanted to have more bands than I'm having now. They've already axed half the bands.
Cutting you back.
So if I can squeeze you in somewhere, I don't know. I'm going to look into it. That's the best I can do for you. That's the best I can do.
I can't complain about that, Howard.
Right. You can't. You can't complain about that.
But I guarantee this. If you give these guys just that one song, 3 to 5 minutes maximum, here's what we'll do. We'll put you on the VIP guest list for our House of Blues.
That's right. You don't have to do that.
They really know Howard. He put us on the VIP guest list for a place
No,
we've
thank
never
you.
fucking got. Yeah.
You don't have to do that at
Because
all.
we plan to have a record label cut within the next 7 to 14 days.
A label cut.
With or without the premiere.
I understand.
But with the premiere, it would be even better.
It would accelerate that. Okay, very
without
good.
question.
All right, listen,
the acceleration would definitely be dramatic.
All right, listen. First of all, I want to thank the band and the Jesus Twins for coming in today. They did a very nice job. All right, you put yourselves on the line. You came in and you played. It was entertaining. I want to thank Matt Pollock of Electra Records. I want to thank Steve Leeds of Universal Records. Harvey, I don't know where you are. Ross Zapin of Geffen Records and Crackhead Bob of Oh Baby Records. Oh Baby. So I will look into it. I promise you that. How's that? All right. That's all I can do right now. I'm not in charge of the event. All right.
That's kind of a defeated Mendelson right there. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Would you guys be willing to play a benefit
spoil
for
this for me? Is this Jonathon Mendelson's last appearance on the Howard Stern show?
Nope.
Okay.
We get to see him at the event.
Baldwin's mom in Syracuse?
I don't.
He's still working for him at the event, and then after the event, because I think he doesn't give them what he's promised all this time, he's spent all their money. They break up, but we learn whose money that was, who got spent, and why Mendelson's so pissed.
Why not? Why don't we talk about it when we're done?
All right, good. A little charity work. Okay, very good.
He's always talking.
All right, we're going to take a break. Thanks, guys.
I gave it a, I'd say 45-degree.
This is, as a band, like, and you walk out, and these are the 3 dudes you see, like, this is where your future lied. This really sucked. I hated the gatekeeper time in music. I much prefer SoundCloud to now, where, you can go out there, make your own music, and kind of get an audience of your own, as opposed to these schlubs deciding who everyone gets to listen to. Fuck these guys. Fuck the A&R. Fuck the old school way. Although they did give us good shit. You're muted, Luigi, by the way.
Angle. Good. Great to watch.
Testing on my animes. I wasn't trying to talk. My mouth wasn't moving right. I was fucking with my anime. Sorry.
Okay.
A lot of fun. Sounded
We need to get like a flag or something. I am too observant. I know when your mouth is.
pretty good. And need to see him on a bigger stage. Russ?
Green Day is really letting themselves go.
I'll go the same way.
It's kind of like Deftones too.
Maybe a little higher. Not to outdo you. I mean, there's a lot of energy. I give these guys a lot of credit for coming down here.
Daryl Hall, or John Oates. I'm sorry. Led by John Oates.
This is a buffet Deftones.
And all their equipment and all their stuff, and they got good shtick. I got to give it to them.
The shtick rocks.
How about it, Steve?
I would say Howard Stern, Jesus Twins, for better or worse. Jesus Twins, they couldn't do any better, and Howard, he couldn't do any worse.
See how douchey that is? That guy was so proud of himself. Oh, they were all like that. They'd tell you something like that about your band or a band member. I can't tell you how many times A&R guys would just go and find a band, kick out one of the members of the band because of some reason or whatever, it'd be good for the band, and then just walk away from the band. And then so the band would just be broken up and done. They just destroyers of worlds.
So in the volume of bands out there, a 6 for a club, for a group that is very unrecognized, how can I be disappointed? Now,
Mendelson's looking more and more like a mouse every time I see him. Do you see in his face? He's turning Woodland on me. That's what I'm saying.
what you have to understand is that these are heavy metalists that are judging these guys. People in Motown would probably give them higher grades, like an 8 or a 9. Here's what's going to happen.
Oh, really?
He's like, damn, I wish I wouldn't have spent 15 grand and got a 6. Let me do the math here real quick. Oh my God, that's like, what, 2 grand a fucking number. Jesus Christ!
We're probably not going to appear at the premiere. We'll probably get free tickets anyway. We'll have a good time over in New York. These guys will still sign a label.
Yeah, someone pulled him aside.
We may not make as much money as I'd like.
We may not recoup my expenses.
But I speculate that within
a hard swallow. That is the hardest swallow I've ever seen right there. Did you see that hard swallow? Hold on. Hold on.
That was a
Watch
gulp.
as much money as I'd like, but I speculate that within a year.
Wow.
That is, don't go play poker, Mendelson. That is a tell, buddy. That is a tell. Hold on, we got to go back a little further. Now watch, he's like, and I hope we make some more money because, we need to make gulp.
Anyway, we'll have a good time over in New York. These guys will still sign a label. We may not make as much money as I'd like, but I speculate that within a year.
Who swallows like that? That is a cocaine swallow. That was a cocaine swallow, yeah.
You sign a 1-year contract, and everything goes.
He's got orange juice. Maybe he's shrooming.
It's possible.
I would not be surprised if we learned that Jonathon Mendelson had been shrooming this whole time.
As well, these guys, they'll live nicely. They really will. They'll be millionaires.
Fun fact. Never became millionaires.
Very short period of time. I think that right now, if I was to compare these guys with a pugilist, I'd say that.
With a pugilist.
What?
I can't leave us without giving us one more doozy. Mendelson.
Right now, they're 7-0. They're not ready to fight for the championship, but then again, not many people are. So they're not championship fighters, but they're definitely undefeated. And right now, I'm very happy with the results. I'd say it was a major victory.
I guarantee the other A&R guys goes, that Mendelson, I like the cut of his jib. He could be an A&R guy because Mendelson is just as slimy as those.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to sell a used car that really sucks and doesn't even run.
He is.
Huge victory for a band that had no recognition coming into today's battle.
How are the Jesus Twins?
Didn't think
You just didn't like it?
no dice.
Hey-o. They were not. Fun fact, the Jesus Twins were not able to play at the Howard movie premiere. And
Fun
ladies
fact,
and gentlemen,
they weren't even invited to the movie premiere.
Well, no, I think they were invited. But they weren't.
They invited themselves.
Yes, no, they crashed it. And that will be next episode 5 of the Jesus Twins. So people, we have now been introduced to the Jesus Twins. They've shown up on Howard with their band and their $15,000 of equipment and a Motown sound that's not Motown sound, but looks Motown. And then we are now at the point where none of that matters because Howard just goes, no, I don't like that. And so the next time you will see us on this particular issue, we're at the premiere of Private Parts, that party, and we see the Jesus Twins crash it, and then we start to go into a little of the phone calls of what happens after their appearance and like the fallout from their appearances on the Howard Stern Show. And so then we get into crazier stuff, and it will wrap up on the 10th episode with maybe the craziest episode of them all, because it's all just personal home videos and sort of weird. It's just very bizarre. And so we're going to get deep in the life of the Jesus Twins at the end. We're going to see videos of fat Jesus Twins, skinny Jesus Twins. It's amazing. And we're going to see women who are sad for the Jesus Twins, who talk about how they used to be so nice and now they're so sad. Oh, it's so great. It's just so much good stuff. And so I hope you guys aren't too bored. I know my co-hosts don't really love the subject as much as Eric, but I think it's growing on them a little. It's going to get a little sadder here, so bring your tissues.
It's all right. I like sad.
Yeah, no, sad gets good. Because now we know these guys as sort of like imbecile lolcows, like, ha ha. But when the sadness comes, it's going to hit a little harder. But anyway, that is episode 4. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's do some plugs, get out of here.
Woohoo!
Make sure you get yourself a membership. You're here, you already have one. Go check out our Blue Iris if you haven't already. That one's amazing. Go check out this Sunday, Catch 22 with DJ Electra and I. Normal time, normal bat channel, even though there's no blind mic. So check us out at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1
Look, I'm
p.m.
the girl Beavis.
Yes, you are. And we talk about funny things we see on the internet, Daisy, crazy stuff like that. So make sure.
Speaking of which, Daisy has now roped me into some kind of thing where I'm being talked about, and we're going to cover that extensively on Sunday.
I know what she's talking about, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone needs, I'll just put it this way. Everyone needs an enemy, even Daisy. And she sort of fabricated one. And it's our little lovely girl here. Yeah! I think I gave it all away.
Not all
Sunday,
of it.
check it
It's
out.
worse.
If you dare. Check that out. No blind mic this Sunday, but go check out blindmic.net. We love the dude. Get yourself a membership. Get people. Here's what I can say: when you re-up, get a Daylord membership. The Hack Rider membership is like the introductory membership, and then everyone after is the Daylord membership. Oh, we got a super chat. Super chat.
We did. I'm not ready yet, though. I mean, Eric's.
Okay.
I mean,
no, we got more plugs here.
Mendelson.
Mendelson's not ready. Okay. Go ahead and give us your plug here, Luigi. You see on screen? It's you. It's your turn. Go ahead. Luigi, wake up!
Farts. I want to plug farts. Farts
All
are
right.
fun. We love farts.
Don't have any farts. They just have squashes. But that's awesome. And then we can find DJ.
No, Skeptical Robot. Oh, okay.
No, go ahead.
Sorry. Skeptical Robot. Yes. Fridays. Skeptical Fruit is going to be next Friday. We trade off hosting responsibilities. This 2-3 hours ago, we just finished episode 10 of Skeptical Robot about the Snedeker family haunting with Miss Kaylee from Once Over Kaylee and Lucy Tightbox, and she was fantastic. Please go check that out.
Yes, I watched a little bit of it. The shows are very good, very rewatchable, people. You can go back and watch them because, you know, they're like this show. They're about something. That's why Luigi's got great content. Content that's kind of about something, you know. I think that's important.
Sound quality was amazing.
No, don't lie. Don't lie to the people. Let us know, Electro, when Mendelson goes to the mic. He loves to grab the mic, except when we need him. Grab the mic, Mendelson.
I know, right?
Yes.
Mendelson, you're never on time.
No, but DJ Electro.
At a theater near me, $9.99, since I know Hack Ride is a closeted minifan. You all should do unboxing third chairs. Jan 4th, 2024. Buckle up with Mick for starters.
Okay, I understand some words in there. Electra, you're going to have to explain the rest to me. What is a minifana? Minifan? What is a minifan? Oh, minifan. What's a minifan?
Kirk Minahan? He has minifans.
So it's not the thing that you pick up kids from school in when there's like a bunch of kids.
No, it's not a minivan.
Right?
No, different,
Oh,
but similar.
I'm not supposed.
It's old and bald and sexy as hell. Just
The
kidding.
rules are I am not supposed to know anything about that world, but that does not apply to Electra. So I ask her all the time, tell me about this world I'm not supposed to know, and we tell secret stories about it.
And I
but
go
I
in
don't
the chat
actually,
there and I watch and I listen and it's interesting.
I think it's time. I think it's time we might
Unboxing
ask.
third chairs, January 4th, 2024. Buckle up with Mick for starters. Not sure what that is.
You all should do unboxing third chairs. You all should do unboxing. The third chairs I hear is like where you have a third person on the show.
Yeah,
There's
like
3
a
of
third
us.
mic or something. But so he's saying we should unbox the third mic. Okay.
Oh.
From the
we can't
Minifan
do
show.
that. No, we can't do that.
I'm in the
No,
Minihan show. No, that would be
No,
way too close for Mike's comfort. That would not go well.
Oh, it's just an episode. Oh, I see. So I think there was God, I don't even know who the show is or whatever, but there might be episodes where there's conflict, and then we can cover those episodes where there's conflict. If that's what he said, I don't know the episodes or the people, but that would seem to be what he's hinting at, I think, here. The thing is, I like producing the Blind Mike show, and I wonder if we could cover that show, but I think it's too close. It's too close. It's too close. We can't. I can't. Electra, do your thing. You can do it. I can't do shit over there without losing a valuable relationship to me.
Well, see, I want to be a third mic on the Kirk Minahan show, on his true crime show.
Oh, you should. Who's?
I think
I don't
so,
know
too.
this. I don't know who this person is, but I just know that you would be great in any position at any point. And if he has a minivan, then he is to be trusted. Thank you. It means he has kids, and you can trust
Thank
him,
you.
know what I'm saying? But most importantly, at a theater to be, thank you so much for the support, the constant
Yes,
support.
thank you so much.
Yes. And I think that's a show that he's mentioning. But again, I don't know it. I don't know. It's called plausible deniability. Luigi, did I do the plausible deniability correctly enough?
Farts.
Okay, so that's
Yes. Yes.
He's completely checked out. Have you ever seen a third chair
You
completely
lost-
checked out, or a
you
second
lost
chair
me.
completely?
I had no idea what you guys were talking about. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No idea.
We rarely
He's
do
even
either.
further removed from the Minahan show, so
Yes. Who?
he might not
I've
have ever
heard the
seen it.
name Minihan. That's all I can tell you. I've heard the name. I don't know
Yeah.
anything else.
It's a car you pick up children after soccer with.
Anyway, moving on.
Got it.
I can
And,
be found at djelectrafry.com. My YouTube channel is at djelectrafry. And
There you are.
there. That's about
Yes.
it, I think.
That's about all. And we'd like to say last year. Thank you, Howard, for the decades of entertainment, introducing us to everyone, including Eric and the Jesus Twins. That's very nice of you. You didn't have to do that.
And
all right.
Blue Iris and Gold Dust.
Yes. Oh, we have so many more people. We haven't even announced it, but we're going to announce it right now. I'm going to do it right now. Next week, we will have a Jesus Twins episode. And instead of another Jesus Twins episode, on Friday night, we will be having... Can I announce this, guys? Can I do it? Should I do it?
I think you should do it.
I think this is going to create some buzz. I'm not even
Bye.
joking. Seriously.
All right, bye, guys. No, all right, I will do it. Next week, we will be doing a one-off on... I don't have a drum roll. DJ Electra, do a drum roll for me with your mouth. The Artie Lang Pig Story! Yay!
Awesome! I have no idea what that is, but it sounds great.
So, yes, I've already created a ton of AI art for it, so it's gonna be fun. It's not a long story. It's about a 15-minute
hold on,
story.
DJ Electra, you don't know anything about the pig story.
Nothing at all.
Perfect.
Unless he fucked a pig.
Yes.
No.
Oh well, now we can't air it.
That was my story.
Oh, okay. Then I'm... Nope, no nothing about it.
Electra, you couldn't even fictionally write this out.
No.
You couldn't imagine this story if you tried. So don't try, because it will just blow your mind. And we're going to have some AI art, and I got the video. I got all sorts of videos around what the video's describing. And so it's just going to be a dive in to the Artie Lang pig story. One episode of Unboxing the Pig by Artie Lang.
Awesome.
I remember, I'm not even kidding, I remember where I was and what I was doing when I heard the pig story live. Not a joke.
That's right.
I'm very serious. It was that impactful to me.
These one-off unboxings are super fun because, like the Gold Dust one, they just capture a moment of. And this one, it's gonna capture a moment. We're also gonna be doing unboxing Hum on the Howard Stern Show because we need to listen to good music one time on the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, and so if you have an idea of what you would like to see us do in unboxing, go ahead and email it to us. We're open to ideas. I must like it. That's the only other thing. But I usually like everything on there. We're also going to get to great characters like Riley Martin, George Takei, J.D. Harmeyer, Sour Shoes.
No.
Yes. And Yucko the Clown. Those are the ones that I can just think off of. Is that?
I wanted to do an impression of everything you mentioned, but I couldn't think of a Sour Shoes impression. Sorry.
I want to do unboxing sounds from the Sibian.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one.
Unboxing all the ladies on the Sibian.
Let the poison out. Let the poison out.
We also have Miss Howard Stern coming up.
Oh, yes.
Also, the great Elliot Offen will also be done. And then another couple two one-offs here that I'll mention. We have the Black Israelis, which was a great episode. I don't know if you remember when the Black Israelis came on and they actually had some sort of détente with Howard. It was great. And then also Howard Stern on Donahue in 1981. So those are the sort of things we're looking at here in the future, along with Unboxing Eric, which is back this Sunday. We will be unboxing that little tyke, and it's about time that you know what to do. So make sure you stick around for the next few episodes of that. Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And I think that's all. We have a lot of stuff going on right now. We're just getting started, people. So 2025 is going to be a fun year. We're going to bring you a lot of these sort of remembrance shows, and then we're going to bring you some original content. Catch 22 is going to be banging. Luigi's got his skeptical robot over there. And don't forget to go to DJ Electra's channel, who has more followers and views than all of us. Have fun over there. She's doing some great stuff over there and probably going to do some original programming over there soon. So the network and the connected network, our little community here is just going to grow and grow and grow. And we're not about drama. We're only about putting shit on the screen that you'd come back and watch a second time. That's all that we care about. We live by the code that Howard used to live by. And that's that somewhere out there is an 18-wheeler driver or a soccer mom in her minifan. And we just need to entertain them. That's all. That's all we're fucking here to do. We just fill a hole in us. We'll fill a hole in you. Anyway, DJ Electra.
Speaking of filling holes, Skeptical Robot, check it out.
Yes.
Fill that hole. A dirty hole.
Yes, it's a good show, and more of you should be watching it. So get over there.
Lots of butt stuff talk today. Lots of it.
Yeah.
Filling holes.
And if you think something looks like a potato on the screen, it is not. It is not a potato. I learned that was in fact it is a pineapple. Although shaped very much the same. But do not feel the same going in your ass. Hey. All right.
I don't think either would feel good. No.
Pineapple's a little more spicy.
All
right, folks.
Spiky.
Spicy. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you this Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern for Catch 22, where me and DJ Electra pick up a pen and write some jokes. Oh, my God, they're awful. I'm so bad at this. All right, here we go. Bye, guys.
Me too. I'm worse.
We're the worst.
The Jesus twins. The Jesus twins. The Jesus twins. Nothing as tragic as the Jesus twins. The Jesus twins. The Jesus twins.